Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Bias Sports Talk. As always, here with the boys. We got Malone with the hard-ass Michigan jacket. That shit is too tough. Like, yo.
We had a big week in the transfer portal. So
that motherfucker going crazy.
I thought I'd pull out the new joint.
That motherfucker going crazy.
Come on, man. Big Ten action in the building. You see the new Indiana hat,
oh,
too?
Yeah,
I see it.
Yeah, you know how we coming. You know what week it is. You already know what week it is. Gino over there, he was trying to duck the Tomlin talk, showed up a little bit late today. How you feeling?
If I gave you all the ingredients to the hot dog, you wouldn't like it.
Ooh.
Big locks?
That is true.
Let's go.
Big locks. Hey, it was a big weekend in the NFL world. We got more firings. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a firing, but as you heard right there, Tomlin gone.
You gone, man.
After how many years was it? 19 years?
Yeah, 19 winning seasons in a row, a record that will never be broken. Shout out.
Yeah, he definitely went 8-8 one of those years.
Shout out to the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, shout out Tomlin. He's definitely, I don't see him taking a job this year. I think he'll go into broadcasting, and he will be amazing at that as well.
Well, I saw the Steelers technically still have his rights, so it's like a Sean Payton.
They got to trade him.
They got to trade him, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe he wanted to hook him up in that sense, because next year when he goes to the Jets, when they fire the coach and draft Arch Manning, you know, they'll get like a good draft pick out of it.
Yeah, that's the big talk that they're saying now that Dante is not going in the draft. Obviously, we're going to talk about that. They're saying Jets are probably just going to skip out on the QB.
Oh, you mean after Dante just got absolutely fucking smoked and looked like a bum, he's not going to the NFL? I could have told you that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
If I was him, I would have still gone because next year's class is loaded. Now you got to go. What are you competing with? Arch, Sorsby, Leavitt, Lenoris, Arch, obviously. Who else is coming out next year? That's already Maeva. That's six.
Yeah, that's a loaded class next year.
That
not to mention Josh Hoover as well.
don't. Yeah,
man.
Anyway.
Oh, we forgot Raiola.
Oh no, Raiola.
The biggest trash bag in the. He's not even on the team.
Well, he's gonna be. Speaking of Dante, he'll be Dante's backup next year.
Yeah,
Man, that's hilarious.
Same thing Dante did with Dylan Gabriel. He's in line.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of over, like, I feel like every year, next year, the quarterback class, like, this year was supposed to be banging, and then, you know.
Nobody thought it was banging. It was Arch and fucking some other people. Nobody thought Nussmeier was good. No one thought Cade. Speaking of that, Cade Klubnik announced today he'll be entering into the NFL draft. Not that anyone asked. But
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the draft will be entering him.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if he had the combine or not.
But he'll be entering the draft.
Yeah.
But in real talk, who's going higher, Carson Beck or that fool, Klubnik?
Carson Beck. If you take Klubnik over Carson, bro, all Klubnik can do is throw a screen. Not that Carson Beck.
Well, here's the question:
throws much more than a screen.
What about Carson Beck, Ty Simpson? I'll throw some stuff at you guys.
I'm still taking Carson Beck.
That was gonna be my question. So who's QB2 now? Is it Chambliss?
Trinidad. It has to be Trinidad.
It has to be Trinidad, right?
Yeah.
Trinidad to the Jets, baby.
Trinidad, and then who's three? Ty Simpson or Carson Beck? I would maybe take Beck.
Third round?
Yeah.
I don't know about third QB.
I think I'm taking Carson Beck just because he's won games. Like, sometimes that's
over
better
who?
in the league. Over Ty Simpson?
Yeah, I wouldn't take Ty Simpson in general.
Yeah, Ty Simpson said, I think he said today in the interview, he was like, yeah, you know, I said I was going to go, and then, you know, Tennessee thought that they were going to get Levitt, but then Lane, came and pulled Levitt from him. So they came back and they offered me $6.5 million to play at Tennessee next year, but I didn't want to ruin my Alabama legacy and everything I've built.
That boy is tweaking. Yeah, that boy is tweaking.
You passed up.
He started for 1 year.
$6.5 million.
Yeah, he's tweaking.
What did you build?
Absolutely tweaking.
That's cap.
I swear to God.
No, that's real. That's real.
Are you joking?
No, that's definitely real.
That reminds me of that
I swear,
one rapper.
he said it himself.
Remember that one rapper on that radio show? He said, I turned it down.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
that was hilarious. I turned down $10 million offer. That was like 10 years ago.
His drumming scholarship.
Hilarious.
You remember they offered him to go play drums?
That shit was
He
hilarious.
said they offered him $10 million.
Yeah, but
That's like that Michigan State receiver who was a 5-star who was committed and he dropped a SoundCloud song and they got $500K and he decommitted. He's like, I'm gonna just rap instead.
I turned
My
it down.
He's gone and played at Michigan State.
yeah, that's a fact. We'll
But
get
yeah,
in. We'll
I
get.
just hope Trinidad can fall to the Steelers. And
Yeah, that's not happening.
Trinidad's going top 15.
Getting into college football in a little bit, let's get back to the NFL. It was a wild weekend of games. this past weekend, starting with the Rams and the Panthers. That motherfucker was back and forth the entire game.
Hey.
For whatever reason, they want to play the Panthers like it's the Super Bowl. Like they're not the Panthers and they're not 8 and 9.
Put some respect on Bryce Christopher Young, man.
Bryce Christopher
Shout out to
Young.
the GOAT.
Milan was texting the chat the whole game. Bryce Christopher Young.
He was going fucking stupid. Oh, also, fucking Coker. Holy
Dog.
I was
shit.
gonna say
Coker's a
that.
dog.
McMillan and Coker is going to be a crazy tandem
Yeah.
for years to
They
come.
don't even
Like,
need to draft another receiver. They got a good slot and a good outside.
And then they got Leggett to stand there.
If he can
Perfect.
play.
They
That's
got
your
him
boy.
returning kicks.
Yeah,
for no
returning
reason.
kicks.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Bryce Young, man. He played like a fucking dog. Jimmy Horn, you gotta catch that on the ground,
Bro, that is not a good throw. I get he has to make the catch. He threw the ball at his front knee.
Yeah, people are mad that he should have dove and caught it. It's like, how about you just hit him in the chest, bud?
Agreed.
If you hit him in the
Agreed,
chest, he runs
but
out of
also,
bounds
you know,
easy.
like, all he has to do is like fall in. You played catch at the beach.
I feel you,
Right.
but he's sprinting with a guy guarding him.
But
There's
no,
way worse
he's
catches
trying to
this
look up
weekend.
the field. He's trying to look up. The
As
field.
he should.
was.
They got to
He was.
score.
It's fourth down. You
I
have 3
understand,
timeouts.
but they got like
You gotta catch the ball.
if he catches that in stride, he gets to like the other 30.
Facts, and they probably hit a field goal.
Yeah.
I can agree that Bryce did not make a good throw, but I also can agree that was a catchable ball.
Yeah, agree with both.
Like it's a catchable ball.
Yeah.
Coker would have made the catch.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
guy
That's
will-
also what you get for throwing at Jimmy Horn 2 plays in a row.
Facts.
Yeah, like why they want to live and die by the Jimmy Horn Jr.
Yeah,
boy?
I don't, right?
Facts.
You only got a receiver who's back from injury who's going off for 150 in the game.
Hey, but fucking
Said she want that Jimmy Horn Jr.
hey, Stafford showed why he's the MVP. That boy went down there with a minute left.
Bro.
Dude, that was a fucking dime to
That
Parkinson.
was one of the best throwing catches of the year.
Yeah, he couldn't have put that in a better place.
And the fucking catch,
insane.
Parkinson,
The way he
nuts.
turned on the sideline,
Like,
gets
toe
it in.
touch.
No, that was tough.
Bro, that's that shit like that's that like you've practiced that a million times
Yeah.
in practice. Like that just looked like they knew exactly.
To me, it felt like the exact same. Like I thought they were gonna lose the same way they lost to the Panthers the first time this
Right.
season. I thought Stafford's just gonna fumble the ball down
pick
on the
or
20,
something.
throw a pick. Throws an absolute fucking dime to beat Bryce Christopher Young.
Yeah, that was badass. Shout out to Bryce though, first playoff game. I think I will say this. I think there's a lot of debate before the season about Bryce's future with the Panthers, and I think Bryce like proved a lot this year.
Yeah, he
He's still-
solidified himself as the franchise
Yeah,
quarterback.
he's still got a lot to grow. Like he definitely needs to get better, and he needs to be a little more consistent. But I think Bryce showed that he can be the guy this year, and I think that team is behind Bryce.
Yeah.
The
For
thing
sure.
that got me a little irked is the Panthers had to announce they picked up his 5th-year option. Like, no shit. You were like gonna let him go? Like, he's your guy.
I'll tell you this: if he doesn't have the year he has this year, I think so.
Yeah, they would have let him go for sure.
Yeah, this is a lot of money for the first pick, but they're obviously riding with him. So
And-
that was a dumb announcement, 1. And 2,
But yeah.
did y'all see the quote of what Stafford said on the right before the game-winning drive?
What do you say? Oh yeah, let's go rip their hearts out.
Yeah, snatch their hearts
Yeah,
out.
that was tough.
Yeah.
But he probably a little more
I
provocative
mean, you're
than what
only
we got.
12-5 playing an 8-9 team. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, sick last drive, but like that's not cool when like you should not be in this position.
Exactly.
Well, it's
Like
kind of...
I'll tell you this: I have and anyone can say what they want, and I could totally be wrong because sometimes I also think the Panthers are a lot better than their record.
This
So,
man also said the Panthers were winning the Super Bowl.
I'll say this: they were 3 points away from beating the Super Bowl.
From winning the Super Bowl?
If they beat the Rams there, that
Come on.
they looked. We trying to act like the Panthers didn't look good this weekend?
No, they look
Rams
solid,
barely won that
but they
game.
already beat that team.
They
I don't.
barely won that
I don't
game.
think. I don't think if they get who do the Rams play this weekend? The Bears.
Oh, Rams aren't winning shit. I've lost faith in the Rams.
Yeah,
I don't know
mean,
who's winning the Super Bowl, bro.
The Rams to me look a little shaky
Can
for
I
sure.
be honest with you, bro?
It's up in the air. Any team could win.
I guess I got to do a new pick because Panthers are out. Niners are winning the Super Bowl this year.
That was my pick last week, and you said I couldn't do new picks since the beginning of the season.
Because you don't get to do new picks. Well, I guess
I
you do
had-
now because both your teams that you picked are out.
Yeah.
Lions and Steelers. So now you can pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now I picked Niners beginning of the playoffs to win it, but now they got to play the team that has their number. So,
Yeah. Moving off of onto the second game.
the Seahawks.
Oh.
Onto the
they
second
match
game
up
of
good
Saturday's
versus-
slate. We got the Packers and the Bears. Packers were up by 18 at the half, and that boy Caleb just comes back again and again and again. That boy is too nice, bruh. That throw that he had to roam on that fourth
with
and
5
however,
minutes.
bro. I don't know if I have seen a better fucking throw than
That's
that.
a 1-of-1.
That fool is a dog.
Caleb might be the only QB in the league that can make that.
Bro, that throw was insane, bro.
Yeah, maybe some prime A-Rod, like one of his best throws ever, but that was Caleb's best throw ever. That was the best throw of the year.
Man is going against his body, leaning back.
I saw a tweet. that
Layers
was
it
like-
over 3 people.
Someone was like, I'm not even kidding. Like, at times, Caleb looks like John Elway mixed with Aaron
He's
Rodgers.
crazy.
Like, he literally, Caleb has all the tools to be great. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But like, Caleb looks like.
I
that.
mean,
I think he's the best quarterback in the playoffs right now, the way he's playing. And there's Josh Allen and Matt Stafford still in the playoffs. That's saying a lot, but bro, he's the most mobile quarterback in the whole playoffs right now, and he
My
might
only
have the strongest
frustration
arm.
with him and with
I wouldn't say he's the most mobile. Josh Allen is still in the playoffs.
my only frustration though with the Bears and is like they always wait till the fourth quarter.
I hate that. Like,
so
can we
it's like-
start the game that way?
Until Caleb's doing this shit all game, like. But I will say this: shout out to the Bears, man. Hell of a gambling weekend for your boy. I had a ladder up all the way up to plus 3,000 for both the quarterbacks in this Packers-Bear game. To like 225 each, 250 each, 275 each. Going into the fourth quarter, I think Caleb had like 170 yards. I think Jordan Love had like 200. They both finished. Caleb finished with 360. Jordan Love finished with fucking 325.
Cooked.
Craziest fourth quarter I've ever seen. Like literally, like just back and forth, throw. That fourth down throw that Jordan Love made when they were trying to drive towards
Bro.
the end, when he threw that out route. Like, bro, that was a battle, man. I was a fun game. We honestly had some electric football.
Yo, they calling Brandon McManus Brandon McAnus because that boy suck.
yeah.
If you could make a couple kicks, they might be good.
Yeah.
He had the worst game of his career.
Yeah.
But Saturday, I will say Saturday was fucking electric. Like, what a great day of football.
Jordan Love with 4 tuds, though. He went out and balled himself. But, hey, how about that handshake after the game, though? Ben Johnson and LaFleur, that was a little quick one. Let me get up out of here. Ben Johnson, I said, I have no regrets about what I said about the Packers. I fucking hate them.
I got Ben Johnson second round TKO if they fought.
For sure. I don't even know if it's second round. That shit might be first
Ben
round.
Johnson
LaFleur
owns-
gives me like Khabib vibes. Like, he make the fight boring. He just choked the dude the whole time.
I don't know. But, hey, Ben Johnson goes in there first season, turns that thing around, boy.
Brett
Yeah,
says
but-
it's LaFleur on the hot seat.
Yeah, because I was going to get to that. LaFleur and the Packers stated they're trying to work out an extension with Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, I don't think he's on the hot seat.
Well, if they need to work, they're saying they're working out an extension, the rhetoric. Usually with your coach, if you want him, you just pay him. So this is getting a little dicey, and you know who needs the coach?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
Matt LaFleur's not coming to the Steelers.
it looked
Oh my
like a
God.
looked
mean,
like a
he would.
different.
Oh my God.
He's not going to the Steelers,
Gotta
bro.
lay down.
If he doesn't go to the
I don't think I've ever met a more delusional sports fan than
You
Gino
guys
for
realize
his
the
team.
Steelers' job
Like,
is the number one job.
oh
Sorry,
my God, no, it's
I was
not.
impersonating Gino.
Who is your quarterback? Why would that be the number one job?
If we got LaFleur, we would get Malik Willis with him.
Oh my God,
Cole,
dude,
Cole, who am
what are
I?
you talking about? I can't tell who you are.
Gino, because you must be dreaming.
Yeah, what are you talking
You
about?
must be dreaming. I have no chance.
I mean,
no chance.
they haven't gotten the deal
You
done
know who
yet.
your next coach is going to be, buddy? Kevin Patullo.
Fuck.
Hell yeah, Kevin Patullo staying in the state, going to Pittsburgh.
That guy ain't coaching in the NFL, the UFL, the
They'll
XFL.
fucking love that shit. I have a better idea. Here's an even better one. You know who your next head coach is? Arthur Smith, baby.
No.
First in line, Arthur Smith for head coach.
Okay, to fact check you before you keep on yelling and shit, our owner already said he will not be our next head coach.
I would fucking hope not, but he's
Yeah,
been
no
your OC for how long?
you
They
know
could have
who-
been changed that.
Well, that's why Tomlin walked away, because he would have had to fire his OC and his DC, and he doesn't want to be a corny-ass motherfucker like Nick Sirianni and do that shit every single year.
No, it's just like I told you what would happen last week, because I told you the Steelers would lose, and then I told you that Tomlin would be fired.
You're acting like
So-
that's a hot take when everyone in America is.
You didn't say that. What the fuck? You were saying the complete opposite.
I thought last week you said because they beat the Ravens and made the playoffs that he was fine.
Yeah.
He was fine. The owner
For a week?
to keep him, he walked away.
Yeah, because
Is
the
that what-
owner's not
is
going
that
to
what you
fire
think
him.
Actually happened.
Yeah.
It's a mutual
I
agreement.
think that Mike Tomlin didn't want to coach the team next year. That he was just like, I'm good.
Yeah, because he would have had to fire his offensive coordinator.
Oh my god!
And his defensive
bro.
coordinator.
Can you just be real about your team? Y'all
No,
are not
it's
fucking
okay.
good.
And
Like-
it's like the same thing with John Harbaugh. Like John Harbaugh, same thing as
fired.
Tomlin.
The thing
Played
that-
8 years, won Super Bowls there, great coach. Like it's no disrespect, but at a certain point, like it's like, all right, this just isn't working. With
Bro, he
Tomlin.
would have
We
been
need somebody
fired a
new.
week prior
And
had
same
that
thing with
field
Mike
goal gone
Tomlin.
in.
Like, he was out either way. It wasn't like he just
agree.
decided to go.
I agree with that. But you're saying Tomlin was not going to get fired because he beat the Ravens. Yes. Is that the right thing? Probably not. But
So you genuinely think
Harbaugh-
that Mike Tomlin wouldn't have got fired?
Harbaugh got fired over the phone by the owner because the situation there.
Because the kicker missed the field goal.
because
Okay.
they're-
Like, bro,
because they're
had
pick-
I'm
had
not
that
even-
field goal gone in, Tomlin would have been the one out the door the week prior.
I'm not
like,
even.
what are we talking
I'm not
about?
even arguing that the situations are similar because you're right. Like the situations on like how it was relayed to them, sure. Are my only comparison is this: they're both really good coaches who any team would want. Like they're not bad coaches, but at a certain point, like. Them being somewhere for so long, like you need something fresh. So I just
agree.
don't think I don't think that I don't think that Mike Tomlin didn't want to coach next year. I think because they were like, hey, we're going to fire you. He's like,
situation.
let me step down.
he
that way you
wasn't
can trade
gonna get
me.
fired, is
Let's
what I'm
find
telling
a
you.
situation that works best for us. So you genuinely think that Mike Tomlin wasn't going to get fired?
Correct.
I
That
think he's
I'm-
just choosing.
Bro, every single
Okay,
Steelers
hold
fan
on,
was
dude.
calling for Mike Tomlin
so
to be
confused.
fired.
Before
I'm
Cole
so
just keeps on screaming over me, I'm trying to explain to
Okay,
you guys this situation.
You know when a kid gets
I'm very close
suspended,
to it.
but it's really like the kid left the school, but it's
Yeah.
like they don't want to put us.
It's a mutual agreement. You're gone.
Yeah, they're like, we're not going to expel you because we don't want that on your record. So like, just withdraw from the school.
Yeah,
Like, that's
you're gone.
what happened.
All right, so basically, is what happened is they weren't going to fire him, which would have made a bad situation. Tomlin is smart enough to walk away because it's fucking cooked. It's over. Harbaugh got fired because they're picking Lamar over him. Lamar did not want him. That situation is cooked as well.
They've
So
been calling for Tomlin's job for 2-3 years now.
Yeah, and he's a smart enough guy to say,
So I think they're saying, yeah, he walked away. Realistically, it's a
basically-
mutual agreement. They both said, we're done here.
I disagree. I think the fans, we're basically saying the fans fired him because he knew that no one wanted him there. He needed to go. In retrospect, the Ravens and Harbaugh got straight up fired because they picked Lamar over him. They can't keep both of them.
It's the same thing, Gino. I hate to break it to you. It's the same exact scenario for both teams.
Explain to you the intricacies and the differences, but if you don't want to listen, it's
we just don't- we don't
similar.
agree
No,
with it.
if you
Similar,
watch
but
football, everyone other than you that is a Steelers fan has been calling for Tomlin's job for years now.
I understand.
So it's a mutual agreement.
it-
Yes, they state it as he walked away. It was a mutual agreement.
I think it was ready. It was time for him to go too, and Tomlin did too. That's why he's not there. But I'm saying the owner was not physically gonna fire him because he won that game, and then it would have been the same fucking thing next year.
Yeah, a lot of mediocrity for
In-
the last 10
in
years.
Regards to the Ravens, they fired Harbaugh because they want to build with Lamar.
You're
and
still
extend
you're
him.
so stuck on this Harbaugh issue. We're not talking about
I
Harbaugh.
would
We're
even
talking about
argue-
Tomlin.
I'd argue that the Ravens are in a better position.
They
than you
are. They have Lamar
They have
Jackson.
Lamar. Like,
what do you
now
mean?
You have no
Yes.
historic coach
No,
and
they
no
couldn't-
good players.
I'm explaining
Besides
to you.
TJ,
they
who's
couldn't
getting
keep
old.
them both because Harbaugh and Lamar weren't going to work
No,
together.
but
I'm
you
not
just said the
disagreeing.
Steelers' job is a better job than the Ravens' job.
because we've only had 3 coaches all time, so there's a lot more
But who
stability.
do
I
you
mean,
have on
yes,
your team?
you have job
There's a lot
security.
more
You,
Super
You don't
Bowl-
even have a
you have
quarterback.
job
Rodgers is
security.
done.
You have job security on the
We
Steelers,
got a good roster if we had a good quarterback.
but you don't have a good
But you don't have a
quarterback,
good
and that's been the
quarterback.
same issue for how many years in a row?
Well, the problem is we never fucking
Literally
got a
same
good
thing.
quarterback since Ben.
Both
We're
won some
just
Super
trying
Bowls,
to
both
go all
super
out.
Good. It's the exact same
But we-
situation.
Literally the same
it's the
scenario.
exact same thing.
We have
Yeah.
11. We have 11 draft picks in a 7-round
You don't
draft
have
this
a
year.
three-time
Okay,
MVP.
you don't
can
know if
trade
a
up
draft
and get
pick is going to
Trinidad
work
and
out
sign a
regardless.
quarterback.
The Ravens have the best running back ever and a 3-time MVP.
They have the worst D line in the NFL. They have the worst offensive line in the NFL. So if that's a better situation, Have
Yeah,
at it.
they have a 3-time MVP, so it's definitely a better situation.
You haven't had
That's
you
why they-
haven't had good quarterback.
You have
production.
T.J. Watt, who had
Big
less
Ben
sacks
last
than
year, and Big
Leatu
Ben was
Latu.
asses last year.
T.J. Watt had
That
7.5
is why
sacks
I'm
this year.
saying that they picked Lamar
Hell
for
yeah.
Harbaugh.
Moving off of this dumbass Steelers
I
talk,
don't know what you guys don't get.
onto the Bills and Jaguars. Josh Allen, like I said, can do it himself. Because that run, they didn't run for shit. They didn't do nothing. I mean, defense, Trevor Lawrence, 3 tuds. I think you said Trevor Lawrence had 3 tuds and a pick, which he did.
No.
But Josh Allen, again, does it himself.
Yeah.
He literally did a tush push for 10 yards for a touchdown. What are we doing? Like, bro, how are y'all not able to stop this? Also, the pass to Brandon Cooks. Bro, you got Lloyd barreling down on you. What is going on here? Just busted coverage on the last series of the game in the playoffs?
I guess. What a time to forget your assignment, bro.
That was crazy.
But yeah, I'll be honest, like the more and more I thought about that game, the more it was kind of obvious it was Bills. This is just some teams are too young. They're not ready.
Yeah, I think they gave up on the run game a little early.
Yeah.
Like, the Bills are one of the worst run defenses in the fucking league. Realistically, you just run the ball down their throat the entire fucking game.
Yeah.
That was one of the things coming into the game, though. The Jags don't have amazing rush offense.
What?
statistics.
Trevor, bro, ETN balled out this year.
I mean, that was a storyline going into the game. The Jags don't run the ball well.
How do they not run the ball well? ETN was a top 12 fantasy running back.
You could have Brett look up their rush offense or efficiency over the course of the year, and it's not in the top 10. It's not.
I mean, it doesn't have to be top 10 for you to
probably not
run against
top
the
15.
It doesn't have to be to run against the worst run defense in the fucking league.
Okay, but they're a passing offense. So it's just the matchups, man. That's why the playoffs are so good. Matchups make games.
Yeah, I mean, if you see that you're running for 5 yards a carry, you might as well keep running the ball. To me, that's up to Liam Cohen. It's not about matchups or whatever the fuck it is. The Bills suck at run defense, so run the ball. Let's not fight the trend. That's dumb.
Yeah.
So at that point, you just give it to ETN 16 times in a fucking row. You'll be good.
I mean, we got the stat right here. They rank around 20th in the NFL for rush offense. So they're not a rush offense.
I understand that, but ETN can catch the ball out of the backfield. Just feed ETN. It doesn't matter if he's running it or catching it out the backfield.
I mean, yeah, but that's passing. They're 12th in passing offense.
Yes, I get that it's passing, but if you look at what Bijan did to them when the Atlanta Falcons, who were 8-9, beat the Bills and absolutely fucking killed them, you just feed the running back. It doesn't matter if it's rushing or catching. Feed the running back.
I hear you, but if we look at the Falcons, they definitely have a way more efficient rush offense than the Jaguars.
Well, they have Bijan Robinson.
And Algier, who's never fumbled, which is the sickest stat of all time.
Yeah, but when you have Bijan, obviously you're going to have a little more efficient run offense. He could beat the team by himself. That boy is too nice.
Yep.
Which is why the Falcons also are a better job than the Steelers. But
Just depends what you want in life, you know?
a good offense? Doesn't every team want a good offense?
Yeah. No, I mean, Steelers will have a good offense next year. We got Trinidad.
They will. When was the last time the Steelers had a good offense? The Triple Bs or Killer Bs?
Yeah.
Let me know.
When was that? Like 2017?
I don't know.
That's about 2017. It's been a minute. On to the game that Brett definitely don't want to talk about. How about them Eagles, boy? Hey. The birds go down. Kevin Patullo fired.
Yeah, we want to start this game at the very end when Patullo called that last play and then Jalen started yelling at Sirianni to fucking change that shit and he just gave him a little shrug. That was not a good look.
Yeah, we should run 4 verticals on the last play of the game.
that's
from
probably the most-
15-yard line. That was fucking sick, bruh. That was a great call. I don't think he should have a job in the NFL. to be honest.
Hell no.
Patullo?
Yeah, I
no.
think
Not
he's
even
good, bro.
He's gonna go to Loyola High School and do great things.
Hell yeah! Shout out the Cubs.
I'll take him on the Cubs.
Shout
baby.
out
Let's
the
go.
Cubs.
Let's go.
Why would you want him on Loyola High School?
Because bringing that
That
NFL
fucking
offense,
sucks.
these kids won't be able to guard that.
That ain't an NFL offense. What do you mean? Did you see that play? That is not. That's like I said. That's Saint Anastasia flag football.
AJ Brown, congratulations. You are a New England Patriot.
They don't got enough
Damn.
cap space. A lot of people have already
You
looked
did
into
it.
it.
Yeah,
But
well,
you know who
you
does?
did it, AJ.
they're gonna have it after
He's going
Diggs
back
gets
to the
released.
Titans.
You know who has 11 draft picks this year in the draft?
Bro,
Why
oh
not
my.
pair up 2 crash outs?
Oh yeah, pair up him with the other $30 million receiver that had less than 1,000 yards this year.
And then
That'd be a
and then
great
have
idea.
no one to throw them
Yeah,
the
that'd be a
ball.
fucking great idea.
You don't think Trinidad throwing the ball and then you send Rico while you're at it?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this dude just be thinking of crazy shit,
Today's
boy.
a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to say it. I knew the Niners were going to win this game. It just felt like an off year for the Eagles. They've been up and down the whole year.
Milan said that he had Niners money line. He just didn't want to tell Brett.
He's watching the game with Brett all crazy.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious. But
He knows now.
Kittle goes down with the Achilles tear. Hey,
I want to say it out loud.
Kittle made the call to the owner's box and said, "Bring me down a bottle of tequila right now, specifically
one of the-
Patron."
Oh,
Baller
after he got
moves.
hurt, he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I need
And down the whole bottle in the locker
He
room
said,
while watching
I
the
need
game.
to drink this shit
Yeah.
ASAP. Shout out to Kittle, man. He said he's going to come back.
Get well soon.
Come back when?
Yeah.
Whenever,
In general?
whenever,
Shit.
yeah,
Eventually.
That was the debate, was whether he was going to call it.
Got to come back sometime.
Got you. Yeah, he'll be back.
They're like, is his career over? But he said, no, I'll be back. He wants to go out on his own,
And
his
then
own shit.
shout out Gluszczyk. That guy was playing tight end the whole freaking game,
Bro,
basically.
Juszczyk's a dog, bro.
Yeah, that guy is a really good player.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Eagles offense ranked 24th in NFL for total yards per game. The year after a running back ran for 2,000 fucking yards. Like,
Yeah, Jalen
make it
Hurts
make
finishes
sense.
the game with a solid 168 yards passing.
Oh, wow.
That's very good.
And AJ Brown had what, 5 drops?
That's very good.
You think AJ was dropping it on purpose?
No.
I don't know, but him doing that and crashing out, him and Sirianni yelling at each other on the fucking sideline, AJ not catching the ball, not a good look for either.
Well, that's not. I kind of blame Sirianni because he ran 50 yards to go yell at him when he should have been coaching.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you.
That's not really coaching.
I do not believe in the don't kill your players' confidence thing. I pay you $30 million a year to catch
the fucking ball.
Catch the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Especially like when you spent the whole year fucking whining,
Yeah.
creating all these issues for our fucking team. Like I know you not dropping the ball.
On God.
That's what I would have said. I don't blame him. I would have
fair.
walked up and been like, I know you not on this shit right now.
On God.
After all this shit this year, I know you not costing us the
Yeah.
fucking game. I don't want to hear nothing from AJ Brown.
Yeah.
I fuck with AJ Brown tough. Shout out to the Eagles, man. I think they're gonna be back and be fine once
Yeah.
they get like Mike McDaniels or something like that. But like
They're going to get McDaniels or Cliff or
they'll get
who was-
they'll get whatever OC
was the
doesn't
third?
get.
Dable.
Yeah, they'll get whoever doesn't get a head coach job.
Yeah.
Basically.
Dable fits in that system, but
Well, did you hear the rumor? They're saying that Dable personally called Harbaugh to try to encourage him to take the Giants job because they think Harbaugh will make him the OC. He wants to be back with Dirt.
what the hell?
that's fucking crazy.
That's a big rumor going around is that like that Harbaugh has the balls to be like, I want Dable back as my OC. And they're saying Dable just wants to be with Dart.
That's kinda crazy.
That is.
He just
nuts,
wants to
bro.
kiss
That's
Jackson Dart.
they just want to kiss.
fired.
Yo, what's
Sounds a
also
little
crazy,
smidge.
Jawan Jennings with as many passing touchdowns as Jalen Hurts in the game throws an absolute dime pretty much to win the game to Christian McCaffrey.
Kind of overthrew, but put the ball in a spot
What?
where
That was a
McCaffrey could
dot.
Catch it.
Regardless, it's a passing
Kinda
touchdown.
Like a diving catch, but great pass. Great pass.
Yeah. He now has the same amount of playoff passing touchdowns as Justin Herbert, I believe. So on to that next game. Speaking of Justin Herbert, the Chargers scored 3 points against the Patriots. Is it about time that we start having the conversation about Justin Herbert?
Not
Hold on.
that game because the offensive line. I think that thing was more schematics and how they fucking gave him no help and fucked him. But yeah, that was a horrible look. It looked like they were playing the Texans defense when in reality it was the Patriots who are really
No
not-
praise for Brock Purdy. Yo.
I got Justin Herbert here for an interview. Should I bring him in?
Yeah, bring him on.
We got Justin Herbert.
Hell yeah,
live
hey.
in studio today.
I got a question for you. So, bud, moving forward, what are you going to change in the playoffs for your approach?
Well, Cole, I haven't really figured it out. I think the plan is I'm going to go on tour with Madison, and I'm just going to meditate. Coach Harbaugh gave me some ayahuasca, and I'm going to figure out why every year in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Take the Kelsey route. That worked out for him, huh?
Yeah, that's my plan.
Yeah.
Also, I threw 3 picks again.
Yeah. So now we got 3 playoff games for Justin Herbert. The first one, you blew how many 27-point lead to the Jags. I believe the second one, which was last year, you threw 4 interceptions the entire season and then proceeded to throw 4 interceptions in the playoff game against the Texans. And then you score 3 points against the Patriots.
Right. I think, Cole, I suffer from this disease. It's called not being clutch, where every time that it matters, I make sure to underperform. I also suffer from this disease called being overrated.
Yeah.
Where I only threw for 300 yards twice this year and threw 1 touchdown most games.
Yeah.
But everyone acts like I'm super good because I threw a couple deep passes at Oregon.
Yeah, I saw on the internet somewhere, they're calling you what if man. What if I had an offensive line? What if I had an offensive coordinator? But you don't. And they keep saying you're this great quarterback. Sometimes you got to do some shit yourself. That 3 points ain't going to do it, bud.
Yeah, Cole, if anyone can tell me how to score in the playoffs or how to get the acne off my face, please just contact me. Thanks so much for having me. This was my first interview.
Hey, clap it up for Trash Bag Herbert.
Clap it up.
Clap it up,
Thanks for
Trash
coming,
Bag
Justin.
Herbert.
On
so much
next
for having
episode,
me.
Milan will be in whiteface, and we will try to paint on some acne like he stated that Justin Herbert has.
We're running a Drewski skit. Hey, nah, but overall, Drake.
I like Milan's white accent.
Hey, not that,
he needed a couple more bros, but 8 out of 10.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Couple more fuck
know,
bros.
not that,
couple
Trying to
bros.
figure it out, bro. We're going to get it together.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Not that Drake May played exceptionally well, but he definitely made the throw when he needed to. That is something that Herbert might need to learn. You need to make a couple throws throughout the game. That 3 points, regardless of what your line looks like, dude, 3 fucking points?
You can't blame the Chargers defense here. I actually thought they did a really good job of keeping
They
the
did.
Patriots contained. Dalen Henley was sick ass pick. Like Chargers, what the fuck, bro?
And
Justin
you gotta-
Herbert,
you
19
gotta-
for 31.
You got to realize when your offense is going 3 and out and you got to play defense the whole game, it's a lot harder. So they played a good game.
Facts. I will say this in Justin's defense, even though there is no defending that. Holy shit. Oh, look at that. Drake May got sacked 5 times. Justin Herbert probably got sacked, 8 times?
6 times.
Justin Herbert is getting
Way more
fucking
than
murdered.
6, right?
It was
No,
only
6.
6?
God, jeez.
They must not. There must be more QB hits than I thought because that kid was out there getting killed. But 19 for 31 with 159 isn't going to cut it. But also, every year not having any weapons is also
Both quarterbacks
Not
were their
gonna help.
team's leading rusher as well.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Hey, Greg Roman gets fired day after. It's just OCs and head coaches gone. At least, hey, Greg Roman, for whatever reason, I don't know why Jim Harbaugh saw Greg Roman on the Ravens and decided, yeah, I should make that guy my offensive coordinator. But, yeah, he gone.
They
So,
seem to like the Shanahan tree, Shanahan system. They all coach with each other. Seems like the Hardballs try to do the same thing, and it just makes no sense to me.
well, the one that does make sense, Jesse Minter, will probably get a head coaching job in this
And-
carousel
and
of
Jesse
coaches.
Minter is him.
He's actually a dog. Jesse
Minter is
too.
him.
Jesse Minter is him, for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to GOAT.
Yeah.
He
He's,
pumped out, I think 3 defensive first rounders
Yeah.
on that a year. Insane.
Yeah, he's one of the favorites for the Steelers job, but I'd rather have the the Rams DC.
Nah, you tweaking. You want Jesse Minter.
If you're taking a DC head coach.
You don't want Shula. You want Jesse
No,
Minter.
I'd rather have Shula. I mean, that's just opinion and personal preference.
But Jesse Minter's probably going to coach the Ravens, so.
yeah.
Speaking of Harbaugh tree.
They just interviewed Brian Flores as well, which would be so did the Steelers, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like Brian Flores on the Ravens would be a great fucking
That'd be
match.
hard.
With
And
Mike McDaniel as the OC.
I like that.
That would be nasty.
That'd be a sick culture shift for that team,
Yeah,
too.
I kind of want some of these coaches to start getting hired because, every team, every fan, there's nine new coaches about to happen. So everyone has, their dream scenario. If we get Brian Flores, we get Mike McDaniel. That's perfect pairing.
I mean, I
But
think Brian Flores is the top candidate.
is what I want
now.
is Shula, head coach, and then I want our OC to be the passing coordinator from the Rams as our OC.
Why? There's other OCs that are better that are
we're
available.
interviewing for him for our head coach. I think he's going to be our head
He's
coach.
third in line in play calling for the Rams. Like, he's not the guy.
Yeah, but he's gifted, and
What?
He's gifted. Oh, because he's from the Sean McVay tree. He's
What
gifted.
is he gifted at?
That makes him gifted.
hey, y'all don't even know, man. If
He has Matthew Stafford throwing the ball.
the thing
Yeah.
about the
and
Steelers,
Puka, who's always open.
they've hired 3 coaches ever. They've all been assistant coaches that are like 30 years old and super gifted and smart. So
Gifted.
Hey, also, can we talk about Puka again?
Bro, Puka's such a fucking dog.
Like, bro,
He's such a dog.
I'm not saying based on skill, ability, because like Jamar, Justin, like are faster, da da da.
you're about to say he's the best receiver.
I don't.
No,
get-
he's just a dog.
like maybe JSN, but I don't get how Puka's not the second best receiver this year.
Bro, Puka was the best receiver this year.
Puka's so good.
He didn't
He
play.
puts up like 200 yards and 2 touchdowns every game.
He
And
gets
what-
concussed every game and comes back.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
a fucking
And
dog.
Would have had 3 in this game, but he dropped that wide open tutty where he was
Yeah.
losing his fucking mind before the second half.
Yeah.
That,
Like, he could have had 3.
momentum swings.
Yeah, he could have had
Yeah.
3 in the first half, bro.
Definitely could have.
The kid-
on
like,
that second
that shit was
one,
nuts.
he barreled through him, and the audio was on. They showed him on the sideline. He said, "I lift weights. Tell him I lift weights." That shit was fucking hilarious.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's a dog. Moving on to the last game, though. We'll get into the games going into this weekend. But, hey, boy, them Texans, that defense is for real. Oh, my God.
I've never seen a better defensive line in my entire life.
Oh, my
And
God.
I've watched the 05 Steelers, the 08 Steelers, the 2010 Steelers. Probably the best defensive lines I've ever seen. You can name like 5 people off each of them.
named
This-
every Steelers team.
Yeah. Let's just name every single one.
This defensive line was nuts, bro. They looked like they were on steroids and meth. Like, I never,
Will Anderson is on steroids and meth. I told you he was going to break Aaron Rodgers even worse. I've been said that. Hey, that defense, that secondary is for real, bro. Bullock and fucking Stingley, Lassiter, Petrie. Like, bro, they are some fucking dogs.
Oh, man.
They literally just line up in cover 2 and say, beat us. You can't.
they play bump and run cover 2 though. Like they play bump and 2 man. So like you can't. Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. CJ looked like absolute dog shit, like I've been
Kalen,
saying he has been
garbage.
all year. Absolute shit. Somehow the defense gets it done for him with 2 defensive touchdowns. We'll see if that can continue going forward. Is CJ going to get any better, or is he going to continue to regress?
I mean, if he gets knocked out in the first quarter and Davis Mills comes in, I don't think anyone's gonna be.
Dude, I was tweeting, please bring in Davis Mills. My money was on the Texans, and I'm literally sitting there tweeting like, yo, can we get this dude the fuck out of here? Like,
Yeah, but that was a tough game in the sense of the Steelers' defense played
Has
pretty.
CJ Stroud lost a game since he came back from injury? I'm curious. I don't think so. Like, why are we acting like
you're going to say he played Millar.
He had
I'm not
3
saying he's played well.
turnovers.
You don't. When you have a defense this good, all you got to do is manage the game.
All you
We've
got to
talked
do is
about this
not
5
turn the
times.
ball over, and he did 3 times. He's lucky he played
And
the
they won
Steelers.
by
They played the
24.
Steelers.
Well,
Like,
that's
come
true.
on.
That's super true.
Bro,
they did play the Steelers.
The Steelers'
They did play the
defense is
Steelers.
good, bro.
The Steelers are probably the worst team to make the playoffs this year.
Nah.
Yeah.
The Panthers
Potentially.
I think the Panthers
Potentially, yeah.
head to head in the playoff. Panthers would have mopped.
Low key.
I think Panthers would have put up the same score, maybe more, because I think Bryce would have outperformed CJ.
Anyways, that was a frustrating game because our defense played so well early. And then
Let's talk
everything fell
about
apart.
probably the most important thing coming from this game, other than Tomlin. Is that it for Rodgers?
Cooked.
Yeah.
Have we seen the
That's
last?
it for Rodgers.
Have we seen the
the
last
way he
Aaron Rodgers
played in
game?
that game, that's it.
You think that's
Where would
it?
he-
We're never
Yeah.
seeing him again.
That's it.
Where would he go?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Hey, DeKalen was
know where he would go.
DeKalen was
Jets
saying
again for the bridge here?
He hates the Jets.
DeKalen was saying Demon home. He had the same amount of catches as drops in that game. Good thing you're paying him $30 million.
I think it was I sent it to y'all, but I think Kirk Herbstreit was like, I'm not gonna say the receiver's name, but he only runs a go, a dig, and a slant.
That was actually Eli Manning. That's
Oh,
the
it was
guy that said
Eli?
that.
Oh,
Regardless.
even worse.
I don't know if you guys
Regardless.
watched the Manning cast, but I turned it off after that, and I had to listen to Joe Buck. And
That comment
and
made him
whatever-
so mad.
Oh,
he
God.
turned off the Manning cast.
yeah, that's hilarious.
Cause the ball that he dropped was a deep post corner. So I mean, obviously that boy don't watch tape. But
Yeah,
that's
that boy
besides
is
the-
ass, boy.
We started off the game throwing DK a screen for like 15 or 20, and then we said, yeah, we're never doing that again. Like, Arthur Smith is the biggest imbecile joke of a coach. Him and Ken Patullo.
And somehow he's still getting head coaching interviews.
He's going to go coach the
that
Cardinals.
shit don't make no
The
sense.
Cardinals want him.
Moving on to the games for this week. Well, first of all, let's get into the picks from last week. Brett, who won the picks from last week? I think we can go ahead and say yes, me with 4-2 and the boys with 3-3. So that will. What is the
I'm still
record
winning.
looking like?
So that means-
Gino got saved by the 1 week where we didn't have.
Right.
So
Oh, you mean the week when I went 12-4 and the week before that when I went?
no,
11-5?
you literally told us week 18 that if we would have kept track, you would have been cooked. So
Yeah.
you said that on the pod. So
We're not gonna keep saying stuff we don't know about, are we?
you said
We'll do-
that.
we'll
What
do
the
it for next
fuck? You said that yourself.
We have the
Yeah,
picks for
okay.
him.
Yeah, we're
On
not-
to the matchups for this week. We got Bills and Broncos on Saturday. In Denver. What's the spread looking like on that, Brett?
1.5.
Spread is at 1.5. Ooh, give me the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Give me the Bills. I don't know if you guys watched Wild Card Weekend last year, but Bills killed them.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Bo Nix. That boy is it's a little iffy.
This feels Jagsy to me.
Yeah.
Same situation, like just Josh Allen experience and will and desire to do anything more than what he does every year, which is losing the playoffs.
Yeah.
I still don't think they're gonna make the Super Bowl, but I
Let's
think
just
Josh
call
is
it-
gonna.
But this is the year. No Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
No Lamar. No Joe Burrow.
I think if I'm
it
Josh
might be
Allen-
Josh Allen's year.
The
Let's
door
just
is
call
open.
it- let's call it what it is: accuracy and running in the fourth quarter.
I mean, if you're doing tush pushes for 10 fucking yards, accuracy don't matter when that line pushing
I
you
just
like
don't
that.
I think Bo Nix is gonna do that thing, Brett, where they only score 13 points,
Yeah.
Yep.
and the
I do as
Broncos
well.
defense is good. Might be better than the Texans. Now we're high.
What?
Yeah. Now we're
on
tripping.
drugs.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely tripping.
Now we're smoking
Not even
crack.
close.
Isn't Surtain still injured?
No.
Nah, he'll play.
No, he's
He'll
back.
play. But they got to get that run game going for sure. The Bills didn't run for shit last week.
They got
so.
Trey Greenlaw back as well, and the reporter asked Peyton.
Ooh, the Eagles defense
what
is
you
ranked
think-
higher.
They said, "What do you think about Greenlaw being back with the ability for him to run downhill?" And Peyton just looked at him and said, "What the hell do you know about running downhill as a middle linebacker?" And the guy was like, "Nothing." And he's like, "Yeah, shut up." It was good. Good interview.
That's good. On to the other Saturday game. We got the Niners going into Seattle.
Oh, two. Okay.
I mean, Sammy D, can he get it done against these Niners that don't have Kittle? They're saying Fred Warner potentially back.
Bro, he's practicing.
But, bro, he's an insane fuck.
Bro,
Like,
have you
literally.
seen the shit he's been doing?
He's
No, that's
insane.
AI, bro, running up the buildings and shit.
Running up the buildings is crazy.
No,
Yo.
people have been sending me this shit. It's like Fred Warner scaling a building.
No, it's him doing wall flips.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Martial arts and
him
shit.
That's
doing,
hard.
Backflip roundhouse
It looks
kicks.
like he's training for a Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
That's
It's the most
hard.
ridiculous
And I'm like,
clip.
that is not
hard.
Fred Warner, you idiot.
Give me the Niners to cover the spread at least.
Yeah, a 7-point spread for the Seahawks. I would probably say give me the Niners.
I'll be on Niners money line again, but they'll definitely be covering that spread. As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I'll go Niners with the spread.
Yeah. On to the Sunday game. Wild matchup. Texans and the Patriots. Texans will be missing their number one receiver, and the Patriots will be missing their number one cornerback. Both Nico Collins and Christian Gonzalez are in concussion protocol.
Confirm they're cooked.
Pretty much. It hasn't been completely confirmed, but probably cooked. That's going to be wild without their two number ones on both sides.
Yeah, I mean that evens it out though, right?
Yeah.
I still got Texans here. Just I wasn't moved by that Patriots performance against a very, very, very underwhelming Steelers team. Emphasis on underwhelming.
Yeah.
Those are haters.
That is
Meanwhile,
co- that
they've
is
been in-
true.
They've been in Cancun, Tulum.
I don't think the Texans are going to make the Super Bowl. I think this run's going to come to an end because maybe CJ's not ready. But I think that they're going to win this game.
I mean, off the way that CJ played last week, and if he don't have Nico, give me the Patriots.
There's a pivotal pick right here. I will be going with the Texans, just taking defense over offense, basically.
I like it.
Yeah. On to the Rams and the Bears, the last game of the weekend. This
Holy shit, boy.
this is one. Hey, this is gonna be a fucking ball game, bro. Every game actually in the slate is gonna be a fucking ball game. I like all of the matchups. I will be watching,
Seeded.
literally seated for on to Monday because obviously the championship being Monday.
More unseated, but yeah.
Yeah, probably unseated. I'll be up and screaming. But we got the Rams favored 3.5 in Chicago. Give me the Bears. Caleb gonna work his magic against that defense that ain't been looking too good, which is why I don't know why you want Shula.
Damn, Caleb really might throw 400 yards. Bryce,
He just got to get cooking
Bryce
early.
just threw 270 on those boys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bryce, but my only concern is this. I'm taking the Rams purely because if the Bears do this slow start thing, this is not the team that you're going to catch up to in the fourth. Mm-hmm. But, and I don't know. I hate to keep being this guy, but I just like these young QB runs. I just feel like I'm going with experience in this playoffs now that we're getting closer. That's why I like Niners over Seahawks too. I think there's certain guys that have been there. So give me the Rams. Unfortunately, though, I really would like to see the Bears win here and have a way more fun championship week going into the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of don't want it to be Stafford, Josh Allen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same dudes, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is probably the closest game of the week after close consideration and GFF grades on efficiencies on both offense and defense.
What is GFF?
Geno Football Focus.
Hell yeah! GFF, baby! Woo!
I'm going to go with the Rams, man. I think they have a better red zone offense. Puka, Parkinson, Devontae. Really even matchup, though.
Yeah.
Gonna be a game.
Gonna be a ball game. Gonna be a wild slate for NFL this week. Moving on to, we in the natty, baby. Moving on to the college football playoff national championship in Miami. Unfortunately, them fucking tickets is about $3,500 for the cheapest one, so I will not be in attendance.
In Miami.
No, I am not paying that.
Miami tax.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy.
You don't want to spend $3,500
Fuck
ticket
no.
and then go out on Friday night and spend
Fuck
$3,500
no. To watch us
at the
win
club
by 35?
and then spend
Right.
Yeah.
$3,500 after you
No.
win.
No, I will not be doing that. Unless my family can get me a ticket last minute, I will not be attending. So I will be at Tower.
Tower.
Yeah, we at Tower with it.
Okay.
But yeah, man, Mendoza. First of all, let's start with Miami on Thursday night last week. Get the job done against Trinidad and Ole Miss. Hey, Trinidad put up a good fight. He was looking for another year eligibility. NCAA said, no, sir. You going to the NFL. Now Dante Moore goes back to school. Trinidad going to be the number 2 quarterback off the board. Hey, what a change. Let's clap it up regardless for Trinidad. That boy goes from D2 last year to now he going to be the number 2 quarterback off the board.
I saw the
hell of a year.
The Ferris State head coach pulled up to come watch him, bro. Shout out to gang. Shout out to Trinidad, man. Hell of a story. I can't wait to see you do good things, man. I hope you end up in a good spot. Send him to the Dolphins, somewhere we can go compete.
Bro,
That'd be
Trinidad
tough.
got the
Anything
arm
but the
talent
Jets.
of a young Brett Favre. I'm not even lying.
Trinidad gives me prime Russell Wilson vibes too.
He reminds me of a better Brock Purdy.
Nah,
Like,
he
they-
has a cannon.
That's why I said a better Brock
Be
Purdy.
throwing that ball.
Oh, you guys are saying Brock Purdy has a cannon?
He doesn't have a cannon, but he
Well,
has.
at least it's better than saying he has a big cock.
Yeah, that is true. That is definitely true.
That's what
Yeah.
you said.
Saying,
Yeah.
I'm not over here calling him a cannon and shit like
Yeah,
that.
you
bro.
just called him a big cock instead.
Yeah, that's some
You
wild shit
implied
right
that he had
there,
a cannon.
boy.
I
just
said the
wrong kind of
49ers call
cannon.
him Big Cock Brock.
At least
Yeah.
we're talking about his arm. You talking about the other cannon.
I don't
Hey,
know what y'all are talking
No
about.
comment, but hey, Carson Beck made the throws when he needed to. They get the job
That
done.
was for the real biased sports
Hey,
talks fans.
that
I
boy,
found out we
baby
had some.
Jesus. Hey, Malachi
Baby
Tony.
Jesus, man.
Baby Jesus is the real deal.
You
That
take
boy
it-
takes one from about the 40 and just slithers through the entire fucking defense, gets to the end zone. Bro, he is a dog. True freshman. Kid's supposed to be a senior in high school.
If you could have one on the Colts next year, because I know y'all ain't got no receivers, you taking Baby Jesus or you taking Jeremiah Smith?
Do we know the answer to this question, Cole? It's not like we're thinking about it.
I'm not even going to answer because we have more receivers than the Steelers. So I'm not answering that
y'all have one
question.
receiver.
I'm not answering that question.
I love Malachi Tony, but
Like-
he's 5'11", bro.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith's 6'3". Like, let's just.
I'm
move
taking
on.
the dude that's 6'3", 230. Yeah, I'm
But don't get me
definitely
wrong,
taking
Malachi's
Jeremiah
also
Smith.
Only 17, 18. He could grow 2 more inches.
I'll
like,
check back
but-
in next week after you guys watch this game.
After we
you
watch
think-
this
you-
game, what do you think is going to happen in this game, Gino?
Miami and Indiana.
Yeah.
We got a spread.
What?
Or we just picking who's gonna win.
The spread is 8.5.
Oh man.
Yeah. So what do you really think is going to happen?
Now it's even harder to pick.
It's not harder to pick. We're going to fucking kill them.
Oh, damn.
What the fuck? The national championship was us against Oregon, and we beat them by 34.
I mean, yeah. No need to say.
I think I'll say this. Miami is better than I've given them credit for. I thought they were going to lose a
But
long
we
time
thinking
ago.
they're getting smoked?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'll be honest. The past, what was the score of last year's Natty? Ohio State whooped their ass, didn't they?
Not 100% sure.
Who did Ohio State play last year? I remember it not even being
Yeah, they
close.
smoked them.
And we smoked Washington. Like, this is going to be the third year in a row that the Natty was like the Rose Bowl.
And it's also going to be the third year in a row that the Big Ten wins the Natty.
Yes. Shout out
Yeah.
to the Big Ten, man.
Yeah. SEC is cooked.
SEC's done.
They're cooked.
Big Ten runs football.
Yeah, because now everyone can pay their players, not just the SEC.
Hell yeah!
Oregon Notre Dame scored 8 in the fourth, so really, like, they really would have lost that. They were down 14.
Hey, you know what's
Yeah.
crazy? In 2 years,
19 rather.
Signetti has only lost 2 games, and those were to the 2 teams in the national championship last year.
So I got you guys some stats. 85% of the money is on Indiana spread. 8.5.
I mean, 8.5 is a
85%
big
of
number,
people
but
play.
the way we playing right
We
now,
started at 7.5.
Carson Beck against our defense, he might turn the ball over 5 times.
You want to know another stat I just thought of, Cole?
What?
Ryan Day has lost against 2 teams in the last 2 years. You want to know what those teams were?
What?
Michigan and Indiana.
Woo! That's how you do it, boy. He might need to get another nipple piercing.
Dead ass.
Oh, God.
Especially the way these boys are going in the portal, he might have to get a lip piercing or
Yeah.
something. Start kissing these boys. Give
I
them
just
the
want-
Woo!
I just want to shout out Miami. I just want to shout out Miami's left tackle with that amazing block to let Carson Beck run that shit in. That was a sick ass block. He literally saved the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, Carson Beck does run it in to win the game. That was a cool sight to see.
He stepped up. The left tackle literally sealed him to the back.
Who, Maui Noah? Or the left tackle? Or yeah, it was left tackle.
That's
I don't
that's
think-
who
I think
drafted
my-
it, I assume, right?
I think Maui Noah might be the right tackle. But yeah, regardless, definitely stepped up, make a big block. Carson Beck made the throws when he needs to. He had some deep throws in the game, but mostly on, coverages that were absolutely cooked. They're covering the wrong man, so at least he could see who's wide open.
Yeah. I guess Oregon lost their OCDC, and then I guess I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, on to Oregon in that second game. We start the game off. D'Angelo Pons out there, pick 6, first pass of the game. Dante Moore, another fumble inside the 5-yard line. That boy said, maybe I'm not ready for the NFL. I'm going to go back to school. Could also be he didn't want to go to the Jets, as was reported. But same time, that boy looked like shit. Absolute shit.
Well, at least he doesn't have to go to the Jets because Arch is going there next year.
Damn, Arch to the Jets.
Arch and Tomlin.
Arch and Tomlin. I don't know about that one. But yeah, final score ends up being a solid 56-22. Not very close. At halftime, it was 35-7. I literally left Tower at halftime because I was like, I don't even need to be here any longer. I can go drink at home.
Yeah, I was going to brewery. Shout out Stone Cold and all the boys. I stopped watching after 4 beers.
Hey, you want to remind me what Fernando Mendoza did again? More touchdowns than incompletions.
Really?
What's
5 touchdowns, 3
What's
incompletions.
Black's first name?
Kalen.
Shout out to Kalen Black, 2 touchdowns plus 800.
On God. Plus 800 for Kalen.
Yeah, it got my heater started, and I went on a fucking crazy
The receiver?
heater, and it was all Kalen
Running
Black,
back.
running back for Indiana. He got I'll be honest, I was like, oh, okay, he's probably not going to get it. I was playing dominoes with the homies. Y'all were whooping their ass. I literally glance up. I'm not kidding. I just won the Domino's game. My first time ever playing. I was like, oh, that was easy. Brett turns to me. He's like, oh, look who's in the end zone. And I just see a number 8 jersey. And I'm like,
Plus 800.
I'm like, you're kidding. Plus 800 for 2 TDs. Shout out to the boy. Yeah, Big Ten, we run shit. Fuck Ryan Day.
Big Ten, baby. It ain't no longer Saban's Alabama, like we said. Hey, Marlon Humphrey. One more battle till we win the war.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah, Marlon, stick to podcasting, man.
Yeah. Keep the main thing, actually. You might not want to be podcasting. You might want to get in the lab. Because that boy was getting cooked all year.
Yeah, maybe let's work.
Yeah, he got his coach fired. They're in shambles. They
It's really,
suck.
this is all Marlon Humphrey's fault. Alabama, the
Literally.
Ravens. Great job, Marlon.
Attaboy!
Marlon Humphrey.
Keep talking that shit.
I've been trying to tell you, man. They try to hide him in the slot. He gets bombs dropped off him.
Hey, Lamar been trying to tell him, too, cut that camera off. We don't want that shit on here. Yeah, man, moving off of college football because we already know what the fuck's going to happen with that. On to a little NBA news. Hey, Trae Young finally makes his way out of Atlanta. It was about time. They were just going in circles over there. They end up getting C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert in the deal. Not crazy trade pieces, so I don't really know what the fuck is going on with that one. Went to the Hawks game against the Lakers last night. We were up by 30. So them boys looking a little cooked. It was more so of a
McCollum play.
CJ and Corey Kispert both played. LeBron played on a back-to-back after we got our ass whooped by the Kings the night prior. So that was a sight to see because Bron a week ago was saying how he wouldn't be playing back-to-backs. But I guess after you get your ass beat by the fucking Kings, JJ was like, yeah, y'all better get on the fucking court.
Yeah, I don't like that new wave NBA. I know he's saying he's like 37 or whatever the heck, but
Bron is 42 or whatever.
yeah, Bron is soft. Kobe never sat out back-to-backs.
I mean, when you 42, that boy's the only one that's played 23 years in the league. He might need a little back-to-back. He probably could have taken last night off. He did end up damn near with a 30-point triple-double, so he was cooking. But
yeah, I got a notification from Yahoo. They're like, if you have fantasy basketball, you got prime LeBron for the first time in a while.
yeah, he cooked last night, that's for sure. The whole team cooked. Ayton had 17 points, 18 rebounds. That was a good thing to see as well. That baby hook, he was just going up against Onyeka Okongwu and cooking them.
Speaking of the Lakers, you know who's on the trade block?
Who?
Rui. He's been shooting like shit. Huh?
They always say Rui's on the trade block. But speaking of other people that potentially on the trade block, it's been a lot of news going around. Rich Paul has been making the way around social media. He talking a lot of shit about Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves' agent approached him last night at the game, said, yo, what the fuck are you doing with this shit? Like, what are you getting at here? Austin Reeves and Luka were playing better before Bron came back. It seems like it's more so you just trying to push your client to the front.
So were they about to throw?
They're about to squabble. Rich Paul came out.
Squabble up.
Hey, Rich Paul came out with an apology today. Daddy Bron told him, yeah, you might want to throw something out there. We ain't doing that.
Yeah. Reeves, they should have got rid of him. But then he plays good to start the season. Who knows? I mean,
He's averaging 27 points a game.
yeah. I mean, it's just the only thing that matters to them is the playoffs. So build a team for the playoffs is what they need to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's more so just like if all of the stats that JJ reads off in terms of like expected wins, our point total should be way better than they are. They're just not making shots and not playing no defense. So all of that realistically in terms of defense is hustle. You hustle, you get hustle plays, you get fast break points. That's a big difference. When you're not making shots, you're just relying on Luka to sit there and make fucking shots. And that's not a good way to win.
But, I mean, this Rich Paul guy is probably saying Reeves is really bad defense, which is probably true.
I mean, not Luka and Bron both suck at defense as well. So it's not just Reeves. As a collective, they need to play better on defense.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a problem, there's got to be a reason.
Yeah. Player out of Cleveland, DeAndre Hunter, is supposedly wanting out. So that would be a great trade piece. We trade Dalton Connect's weak fucking ass and trade Gabe Vincent's weak fucking ass, package them up with a pick, go get DeAndre Hunter. That's a great 3-and-D wing that we could use.
Why not trade for Ja Morant and have him be your sixth man?
Ja Morant, the dude with a Nike shoe, is going to be the sixth man? I don't think so.
Well, LeBron ain't going to be a six man.
I mean, we don't necessarily need a sixth man. We need DeAndre Hunter to fill in at 3 and D, someone that can play defense.
Is he on the Cavs?
Yes.
I don't think they're selling, though.
A report came out that he wants to leave.
But they're not going to sell one of their players when they're one of the best teams in the East.
Yeah, what's the standings? Where are they? Remind me, Gino. Where are the Cavs in the Eastern standings? 7.
What?
We're talking about top in the East. There's 7. Bums. Them boys is weak as hell.
Who's in ninth right now? Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. The Hawks are in ninth. So
What does that have to do with the Cavs?
They're going to make playoffs is what I'm saying.
Okay, you just said they're one of the top teams in the East. They're literally 7th in standings.
I mean, the East is all doo-doo.
So the Cavs are doo-doo.
They all are.
Okay. At least we hear it out of his mouth. The Cavs are doo-doo. They're cooked. They selling DeAndre Hunter. It's over. Hey, just a year ago, how long ago removed it's been since the Cavs were a good basketball team. Crazy to see now how things work that fast. Maybe it's because Donovan Mitchell is not a number 1. Could be. Yeah, and with that being said, enough talk about the Cavs being in 7th and Laker talk. Go Mendoza, go Indiana. By the time this episode comes out, well, the next episode comes out, we'll be national champs, baby. You already see it here from the Rose Bowl. What does that say right there? What we got going on? Fast, physical, and relentless. That boy Mendoza throwing another 5 tuds with another 3 incompletions, and the white Somalian going home. He ain't going to the NFL. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining us. For all you IU fans that are in Miami, have a great time, and we will see you next week.
And thank God y'all in LA making that in and out line long still. Chee wee wee.
Chee wee wees. Goodbye.